Happy hump day! Happy Wednesday! We're almost there. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we play Southampton. Oh, it's going to be a very, very big test because people think that Southampton is an easy team. If you look at the league table, yes, one win, three draws, and the rest is all losses. But the thing about it is Manchester United is inconsistent FC, is box of chocolates FC. You never know what you're going to get FC. We turn up against the big teams, and when you think it's going to be a walk in the park against an easy team, life just gets difficult. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about Southampton, how we should probably line up. And, I want to welcome you to this preview and big up to everybody that has been patient and waiting. And my apologies. I was in a very interesting conversation. We were talking about various things, transfers, players lacking motivation. How do you find out if a player is motivated and not? And maybe we'll to start a little bit about that, and then from there we'll move on to the Southampton preview. So I want to kindly thank you for being here and tell you that you are valued here. Your presence here is highly appreciated. Please do me a favor and hit the like button. Otherwise, I'll be like,
it's a shame. I am so upset about this.
Football Power Hour. No, first things first. Big up to Will, Man United says, big up, puppy. I'm subbed to KG's channel. I was enjoying what you and Joe were saying. I wanted to type, but nope, Mark keeps constantly timing me out. I don't know what is his beef with me. I'm so sorry about that, Will. But I can tell you this, mate. I don't troll, never have done, never will, because I don't have time to go near his channel. Not after he tried to ban me on your channel. I messaged you up. Oh man, listen, Will. Man, energy attracts energy, and I think like at the end of the day, if there's a situation there, like, my advice to you is don't pour energy into things that are not gonna uplift you and bring positivity to you. So just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. And I'm sorry that he's if he keeps timing you out on KG's channel, that's a conversation that you should try bring it up to KG. KG is very, very, very available. You can message him on X and he can deal with that, because I know that he wants a space to be a safe space for everybody, and just like over here as well. So my apologies. You're always welcome here. Big up to Stephanie who says, Papi, I know where you are. Oh, shout out to Stephanie because I saw you in the chat as well, in that conversation. I know you're over there. I had to unsub. Nah, please sub back up, because KG's my guy. This is not even about Mark. It's about you supporting and helping the community, the Reckless delegation grow. So I have a lot of love for KG. So it pains me to read that, Will. And just don't let. Oh, look at this. Great advice from Stephanie, the conflict resolver, says, Will, I'm aware that there's a situation. Sometimes things can get resolved, but your own enjoyment is paramount. Exactly. Keep it cool and carry on being fun. Exactly. Put yourself first. Don't let others get in the way between you and happiness and enjoyment. Thank you, Stephanie, for sharing that. Also, you know what's funny? Side note, not related to football. A friend sent me a script the day before yesterday, and I was reading it, and I was like, my response, my feedback to her was, "Where's the conflict?" And it's now when you we're having this conversation, it makes me realize how not all conflicts are necessarily bad conflicts, if you get what I'm saying. Sometimes, even the whole reason why we're on Netflix sometimes is because there's a conflict. There has to be like a love interest in the story, or like somebody that's trying to break, or there has to be like a political interest, or whatever. There's always some sort of conflict, and that's what can keep life interesting, you know? Um, and I like what you just said there, Stephanie, that not all conflicts are meant to be resolved, or at least at a particular time. Maybe they can be resolved later, you know? Um, yeah, so I don't know if those words help at all in this situation, but it's just something I had to share about conflicts that this conversation is reminding me of. Um yeah, that script that I was reading, it was just like so one side, like I was agreeing with everything, and then I was like, you know, sometimes you gotta like have some one of those things that make you feel like sort of like the conversation uh yeah, like say for example an Eric Ten Hag conversation. You know, sometimes some people being Eric Ten Hag in and Eric Ten Hag out is more interesting to listen to than all just everybody being like, "Oh, I'm Eric Ten Hag in," or everybody being like, "I'm Eric Ten Hag out." You know. Anyway, let's leave Ten Hag alone. Boo! You're late. My apologies, Ikareng. My apologies. Yo, yeah, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to football. Yeah, some of the things that we were talking about, the reason why I'm late is the frustration that we haven't done signings. It's January 15th. We're halfway through. And a signing is it takes time. It doesn't just happen just like that. I know there's deadline day signings, these things like that happen in football, but I want to just give us a little reminder that sometimes it's not as black and white as we would like it to be as fans. The reason why I say this, matter of fact, let me see if I can share um something with you on this topic, because you might appreciate this, you might not. This is some leaked messages, right? um, from this guy called John Texter. If you don't know who John Texter is, he's the owner of a team in League A, the team called Leon. And Leon, I'm sure you most people in here might know about Leon. So look at this, look at this, look at this. Leaked messages from his WhatsApp. Okay, so this is obviously provided by a media outlet. But this is what John Texter is saying. And he's talking about, by the way, before I read this, he's talking about a player called, what's his name? Not Ruben Amorim, Ryan Shekri. Ryan Shekri. He's talking about Ryan Shekri and and Ryan Shekri's entourage. So read this with this context in mind, right? These messages were leaked by Santi Aona, who's a journalist, and this is what Mr. John Texter had to say. It's 4th of July, and I'm still listening to this little a-hole who you would like to sign. Are you still interested in signing? Dortmund has now spoken to us for the first time, and I'm happy to tell them to F off. I don't need to know that you still want the player. Thanks. Hey, and he edited the message. That means he read what he saw, what he typed, and realized, okay, let me change that. This is what I really want to say. So we're listening to John Texter's words talking about signing a player. And he's like, and then the response that he had to this particular person, he said, terrific. I think the kid is a good kid. I think his team of people are total a-holes. I will send him a message tonight that Dortmund can F off. Thanks. Talk about conflict. I didn't even know that Cherokee. Thank you, Flamingo. I didn't know that these conversations were so informal. I thought it was like, we gotta be wearing suits, we gotta be sitting at a conference table. But wow. If pardon me for butchering his name, Cherokee. I hope that I'm saying it right. But crazy to think that somebody can say this about like what like this is part of a business deal that's pending. And like the aggression that he has in his language makes me wonder what Sir Jim Ratcliffe WhatsApp is like, what Omar Barada's WhatsApp is like. Is he also telling them they can F off? Like what? I'll send him a message tonight that Dortmund can F off. And he says, thanks, with the exclamation mark. Am I muted? I've been muted this whole time. Oh, okay. Let me re-answer the question. Um, you're saying I didn't know you were in the movie business. I thought you were an engineer. I'm such an African parent. All I was saying was that both things can be true. So I obviously I've only worked on a few movies. I've done sound for a few movies, short movies, not nothing on Hollywood or nothing. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Um, but what was I saying? But my training is actually as an actor. So yeah. So like I'm in the arts. So like, sometimes people like they send me a script or a draft of a script for feedback, and then I have something to say. Hopefully that's valuable, you know. But anyway, big up to Joe in the building. Great show that we just had on KG's channel. Will says 3rd of February isn't that far from deadline day. I hope we don't do panic buys. Um yeah, yeah. I really, really hope we do make some moves. My God, I don't even know the moment when I got muted. So forget all of that I said, all that I was trying to say. I hope we oh Lord, that threw me off. That threw me off. Um the music makes sense now. Yeah, that I'm just a arts lover, arts junkie, and yeah. So anything related to art, really, I like. I know it's very, very, very weird to African parents to hear that, but it is what it is. Um, all right. Let me share the link so that we stay back on track. That threw me off. I totally now forgot where the things that I wanted to say because I obviously didn't write anything down. But obviously, the main reason why we're here is to preview the Southampton game. How are we going to line up versus Southampton? What are our expectations about Southampton? As I was saying, hopefully, when I was unmuted, I was saying that, Manchester United has this ability to do well against the Arsenals and the Liverpools. And then from there, when we are supposed to win, when it's supposed to be a walk in the park, we don't take the walk in the park. We make it a fight in the park. We know that we um when we look at the league table right now, this is the first thing that I wanted to mention about Southampton. 1 win, 3 draws, 16 losses. They have a minus 32 goal difference. I don't see a reason why we cannot beat a team that has only accrued 6 points. 6 points in the Premier League after 20 games. This will be a major disgrace if we don't carry on with the same consistency that we've been seeing the last couple of games. I feel like we got into a good groove, especially that Liverpool result, and now it's time for us to continue. you know and if you look at how we've performed versus, I know that we didn't do well versus Wolves. We lost 2-0. We lost 2-0 to Newcastle. We lost 3-0 to Bournemouth. The more I look at Man United's previous fixtures, I just want to throw up, actually. So and I get why Ruben Amorim was pissed off at these players after that Liverpool result. So we cannot afford this to be a banana skin. I want to quickly say, hit the like button if you're just joining in. Let's go ahead and talk about this expectations for Southampton, especially with regards to the lineup. Let me bring in men like Pav in the building. Big up, Pav.
Yo,
We are facing a banana skin versus Southampton.
yeah, mate.
What do
Big team in that. Big team Southampton, bro. Man like Dibbling and them. Them man.
It is a big team, bro. Let's not they've only won one game all season.
Where are they? 20th.
20th. They're the only team on single digits.
Wow. How many and what? They're on 3 points.
The only team that they beat is Everton. So 1 win and 3 draws. And they drew versus Brighton. They got a point versus Brighton, a point versus Fulham, and a point versus what's the other team? Ipswich.
Where is it? Home or away?
So we are home, but you mean the draws when they beat Everton, it was Southampton at home. When they drew with Brighton, they were away. When they drew with Fulham, they were away. So actually, that away form is not terrible, and they're coming to Manchester United's Old Trafford. So yeah.
The thing is, any game for us is a potential banana skin anyway. Just because of the Arsenal and Liverpool result, where we actually put in a performance and showed grit and determination and a bit of actual mental fortitude, yeah, doesn't mean that everything's all forgiven. Because you know what happens to some of these players? They start to rest. They're like, okay, there's some players that are performing. So what some other players will do, they'll start to like fade away, and then we'll be back at square one. But I want to see from this team is goals, because we need them. We need a bit of what's the word? We need something. We need something. We need to have. We basically just need goals. We need like the confidence to rise up for our forwards. But we got 2 dead strikers. He can't score goals. Imagine, like, I know everyone's been on that bandwagon because Saliba got nutmegged, but if this is what we're praising forever for a forward instead of goals, like, come on.
He's got more nutmegs than goals now.
Exactly, man. 2 nutmegs, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
It's all right. It's all right to like laugh about it and that for the first like 2 days or something, but people still doing it when it's like 3 days gone. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's time to move on from that. We've drank enough Arsenal tears, and we might as well now like focus on our form in the league. So the last time Southampton came to Man United, I know you want to see goals, but bro, the scoreline. Let me read you the last 5 games. Okay, the last time they came to Man United, we drew 0-0.
Hmm.
We went away to Southampton and won 3-0 in the Premier League. And then another time we won 1-0. But the on the last two visits to Old Trafford, it's been draws. It's been 1-1 and 0-0, as I just mentioned. And it doesn't look like a match that actually has a lot of goals, barring the very, very last, our last meeting in September 2024. So I don't know. You want goals, but I don't feel like the stats are projecting goals galore, bro.
Well,
It's
what I've been hearing is that Amrim never had the time to do the training properly because it
yeah,
was game after game, and
yeah.
now he's had a few weeks to be with these players to input his ideas.
Mm,
And apparently now we're seeing these ideas on the pitch, which I can say that we're seeing something.
mm,
We're seeing a difference. It's the fact is it's not that I'm more worried about. It's the what's the word that you do over and over again. Um,
what do you mean? The repetition? What?
I
What's
need consistency. I
oh,
need consistent. Yeah,
yeah,
honestly, my brain at this time is fried. Like the amount of work I've been doing this morning is fried.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, we need consistency in performances and players individually. We need to see consistent play performances from the players. Um,
Okay.
and I wouldn't really change too much from
From the
the
four.
Arsenal squad
Okay. Thank you for
because I would keep Bruno, I would keep Ahmad. I
okay.
honestly don't care about the striker because they're useless, both of them, when it comes to scoring goals. So I'd keep Bruno and Ahmad. Ahmad, did Ahmad play that game? He
Uh,
didn't. It was
Ahmad.
Garnacho.
Yes, Ganacho is the one that started, but Ahmad, I think,
Okay,
came.
so I would bring Ahmad in this time instead of Garnacho,
Mm,
and then the midfield. I'd have obviously it's going to be Delo. You know it's going to be Delo um, on the left, and then right side Mazarawi,
mm,
Ugarte, and Kobe in the middle. And the defense would still be Delit, Maguire, and Leacher.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
Delit and Maguire in that Arsenal game, phenomenal,
yes.
phenomenal performances. Yeah, and I'm not doing this whole buy in there thing in it. Um,
Oh, really?
where
So Onana is back for you?
I'll be honest, I don't care which keeper he picks, but I know it's going to be Onana. I just know because he doesn't care. He'll change and chop whatever he wants to do, and I'll back it. So I
Mm,
think Onana's coming back. There's no chance he doesn't play Onana because of that one performance in the cup. That
so
just shows. That just shows to me that he'll probably play Bayern there in the next round of the FA Cup again, and
yeah.
probably Europa League.
Mm. So there's a thank you for everybody in the chat that saying Dallo isn't playing because of his red card. So how
Oh
we
yeah, I forgot.
oof, how we gonna do, what are we gonna do with that now if there's no
So what are the options? What are the options for the
so
left wing back?
Malasia is the one. He played a little bit obviously in the versus Arsenal. I think it's Malasia's time to step up, or Anthony has been
So
in the fridge this whole time.
you could say Malacia then, but he won't play the full 90 minutes. Impossible.
Mm,
And then you could put Collier there
yes,
after like half time or something. We ain't seen Anthony in a long time, you know.
I know Anthony and Casemiro are getting some treatment I don't understand from
I
you.
understand the Casemiro one because he needs people with legs. Casemiro's got the range of passing that the two midfielders don't have. But it looks like that the way that I see Ugarte playing right now,
Yeah,
he closes people down quickly.
yeah,
And I've said this before that I don't care how many yellow cards Ugarte picks up. His job is to break up play and put in the tackles. This is why I didn't care when Casemiro used to get carded because that was his job, but he just didn't have the legs. So it
mm,
looked like he was making too many clumsy challenges.
mm,
But Ugarte's got everything, right? And
yeah,
then he's also debunked the short passing theory that people said that this guy can pass even in short phases. So he's already debunked that.
yeah,
Again with Kobe, I thought he had a decent game
yeah.
against Arsenal.
Yeah.
and against Liverpool. But prior to that, he's been rubbish all season. So I do think it'll be them two. And then what's it called? I don't know. Like if Anthony and Casemiro, both of them probably need to go in the summer, or one of them needs to go this window, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Would you want to? Do you want to see the Anthony experiment at left wing back?
Yeah, no, I'd rather before I see Anthony at left wing back. I'm with Starlord. We put Ahmad on right wing back, Mazraoui on left wing back, and Anthony, if anything, just comes for like
And then what?
10 minutes.
Garnacho up top with Bruno.
Exactly, Garnacho up top with Bruno and Hoyland, because like I think actually I'd play Xerxes before Hoyland, just because Xerxes has this ability to include his players, like his fellow players, like more than Hoyland.
I'll be honest, I
Yeah.
did like his cameo when he
Yeah.
come on against Arsenal
Yeah.
because he was getting past a lot of players, but at that point, a lot of these players were probably tired as well for Arsenal.
True.
But again, I don't know. Like I said, I really don't care who starts because I already know what's going to happen. If one of them stinks up the pace, the other one's coming on anyway.
Yeah, man.
So it really doesn't matter which one plays.
We'll see. We'll be there. What's your score prediction?
Hopefully we don't concede. And the first time I've actually put out my chest here against the Arsenal game, I said, did I tell you as well? No, I think it was Mark. I said, I feel like we're going to win. I don't know why, but I said we're going to scumbag our way to a win. And we did, because we should have lost that game with a red card. 100% should have lost that game. But somehow we got it to penalties and scumbagged the win out of their stadium. So I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say we're going to win again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it's going to be a 3-0 win.
Come on. 3-0. Where's the air horn? Goal scorers, real quick. Just predicted goal scorers.
Bruno.
Okay.
Bruno. I'm going to say Ahmad. And I'm going to say an own goal from Southampton.
You're going to say the own goal. Come on, fam.
Own goal from Southampton, bro.
You're going to predict an own goal. Get out of here. It'll be funny if it actually happens, But the thing for me, this Southampton team, they have, let's see who they have. They have Lallana. These guys that always show up, you're like, oh, of course they have this player, and he ends up like pulling a masterclass. They have who else? Is it Kyle Walker-Peters? Let me see that squad, Southampton squad. That guy Dibbling. That's another name that like it's a mid name, but then like when they play Man United, them guys just like show up and then they pull a madness. Who's that striker again? Archer. They do have a Fernandez. Ogochukwu. These names. Ogochukwu. Yay. Doctor.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
Have you seen what I wrote?
So
I'm alright. How are you? Sorry for not.
I'm good. They also have the Pickford look. Get out of here!
They have the Pickford lookalike. I swear down. Or am I confusing somebody again?
You are confused. Yeah, lights in mid. Yeah. No, does he look like Pickford? Nah. Wait, Doctor, we'll come back to you. Rep up. Big up.
Welcome.
Bro, Southampton, bro. That's what's going
on.
Southampton,
no excuses. I want to do something.
Sulemana. They have this guy called Sulemana.
Who cares? We should be beating them. Let's be real. We should be beating them. Yeah, we beat them 3-0 at their ground. I expect the same at our ground, minimum. We beat them 3-0 at their house. We need to beat them 3-0 at our house. Simple. But yeah, who I would start is Xerxes up top. He deserves the minutes now. I don't care who starts him, but Xerxes deserves the minutes. Rasmus has had a lot of minutes. So yeah,
Mm.
Zerk's at top. I put in the chat already. I would start Anthony right wing back because we need to start trying to put it on him, not the defensive shape. We start showing some attacking shape as well. So
Yeah.
I'll play Anthony right wing back, and I would play. Yeah, I'll play Masvari left wing back.
So Anthony left wing back, like Anthony
No,
hasn't
Anthony right wing back. Anthony right wing back.
Anthony on the right, and then
Play an
Mazar.
attacker because this is his system. You have to play an attacker in the wing back position. So play Anthony right wing back,
Okay.
and then play Masvari left wing back, and keep the midfielders Mainu and
Ugarte.
Menu Nagati. Yeah.
Okay.
10 Ahmad and Bruno. Yeah, and I said Zerk at top. Now the back three.
Yeah.
The back three for me, I'm starting Euro. This is the best game to start in. Euro.
Oh, word.
Yes. There's gonna be rotations. I know there's gonna be rotations. I'm putting what I want.
Okay.
I'll start Euro, De Ligt, and Leacher. That's who I'll start.
Okay, so Euro Delict and Leacher. It's not bad, but the elephant in the room is does Bayende continue or does Onana get his chance?
Onana's back in the goal. We know what it's gonna be. I think Bayende solidified himself as the cup keeper. And if Onana drops more stinkers, he can take his position. Because I'm gonna be real with this, yeah. I have to hold my hands up. Bayende is a better shot stopper than Onana. Better goalkeeper fundamentals. He's shit with his feet though. He's shit with his feet.
You saw versus Arsenal.
Them goal kicks was horrible.
He was kicking it to the linesman, bro.
If they were fused together, it'd be the perfect keeper. But they're not. So to me, Bayern is the cup keeper. And Onana is the leader.
Wrap up is giving McFred vibes now. Like one keeper.
That's what it is, unfortunately. One's got the fundamentals, he shot stops.
One pass is better.
That's it.
This is too funny. It's on some Dragon Ball Z type thing. Exactly.
Unfortunately, that's what it is.
All right, what's your score prediction then? You said minimum 3-0, so I'm curious what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna say 4-0.
4-0. Who are the goal scorers?
I'm gonna say Ahmad with 1, Bruno with 1, and a Xerxes double.
Oh, Zexy Brace will be there for that for sure. Yo, big up yourself, wrap up.
Big up.
I'd be so happy if what you are manifesting comes true. Guys, let's manifest some goals. I want to hear like 5-0. There we go. We keep going up. Pav started with the 3. Wrap up said 4. Stephanie says 5. I am curious what Doctor is gonna say now. Let's hear. Actually, wait, we got Joe Blackman. Let me see if he's there. Well, he's just waiting for me to bring the doctor in. I know him, you snake. He's on the hey.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought some things are so 2024, Doctor. You know this guy.
You know, I'm gonna play it today. Next time you see it, I'm gonna start singing. And if you don't want me to start singing,
I might as well start having to sing along as well. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
Yeah.
continue our conversation. Ramsdale, all right? I believe it's Ramsdale. Hold on, let me just double check.
Yeah.
Ramsdale is a Southampton goalkeeper.
The Pickford look-alike.
He's the one you're calling the Pickford lookalike.
Yeah, because we've said that. I've said this before. People, for those who don't know, I really feel like they're the same person. Yeah, and we're gonna move on to that.
All right, I don't want to
anyway.
The last time when it feels like you have this trend, if you talk about a goalkeeper too much, they end up having the game of their lives. You know, you were talking about.
I know. I spoke about buying there for how many minutes the last time.
for
And
20
look
minutes.
at him and his sideburns. Anyway,
You know, so let's not talk
Yeah.
about the ops. Anyway, so yeah, how's your lineup looking?
yeah. Oh, it's basically the same. I would replace Maguire with Euro, put Anthony in for Dalot. Malacia can do like a 45 minutes, or 60 minutes,
But
either
Malacia
or in place of Dalot.
I can't remember honestly the last time Anthony played under Ruben. Definitely it wasn't versus Arsenal. It wasn't
He
versus
played. He
Liverpool.
played on Sunday.
Oh,
He
really?
played on Sunday.
I think it was Newcastle was his last. Are you sure he played on Sunday?
Yeah, Malacia played.
Oh, I'm saying Anthony.
Who,
Anthony.
Malacia or Anthony?
Yeah, and let's
Oh,
read.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Anthony last time he's played was versus Newcastle. He didn't play versus Liverpool. He didn't play versus Arsenal. And I'm wondering
Yeah.
what is this Anthony treatment that Ruben is doing? I don't know. Is there anything in there? You think?
I feel like Ruben is knows who he wants to keep and who he wants to let go. You haven't seen Ericsson. You haven't seen granted Lindelof is injured, and the last time he played, it was horrible. I think it was versus Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. It was horrible.
Yeah.
He's gone. Anthony is a maybe. Casemiro is also a maybe ongoing. Rashford is gone. So we know who he's keeping, and he's telling us without telling us who he's keeping. So yeah, Tom Heaton is somewhere in the ethers of the air. And I just want us to stop paying this man so much money. Let me calm down. Him and Luke Shaw. Oh my God. I'm getting riled up again, guys.
Doctor, what's Tom Heaton done to you?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's just a great guy who
He
helps.
seems like a nice man too. He seems like a nice man too, but I just don't know. I know we've
No, we have to talk to the doctor about this. No, we have to talk to you. Like, what? I just hate about
goalkeepers or what? Thank you. Let Joe address it.
No, I just want to really know, because doctor, we should hold no malice or hate towards people. Yeah,
I don't
So I
hate
just wanna
him. I just
But why is he on top of your list? Why has Tom Heaton got to go so badly
'Cause
for
he-
you?
he
I
didn't
think
do
he's probably better
nothing.
than both our goalkeepers right now.
Oh,
Yeah, but
he probably
I'll trust
is,
more
but
than
he's sitting there doing nothing. He's just there. If he wants to be hired as a goalkeeper coach, pay him to be that, not like on the list of being paid 120 million or something like that, and not even get one appearance. This is his second stint at United.
But whose fault is that? It's not his fault.
We all know.
He's on.
I know, and that's what. That's why.
Okay.
That's why I haven't really. Okay, I've said a lot about him, but they should just reduce his rate bill.
It just doesn't feel justified. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, there's so much more in our team that you could pour your hate towards, like the likes of Luke Shaw. Look at him sitting there, medical bill day after. At least Tom Heaton's not pretending. He's not pretending to not be available. He's just not being picked.
Okay,
that other guy over there is pretending to not be available and then making videos about your mum's on benefits. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This is what guys are doing out here. They're not available due to choice.
We all have that one player that just irks us. I'm sure you have, and I'm sure Bots has too. So mine, unfortunately, Tom Heaton, and he seems like a nice guy. He seems like a very nice guy.
He drives a nice car.
It just irritates me. Maybe I'm jealous he's making that kind of money. Maybe I'm jealous he makes that kind of money.
Yeah, no, it's thank you for calling it out, Joe. I really, he's on about 45K a week. Thank you. You have fabricated.
Okay, fine. I fabricated it. Look, when I don't like somebody, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say crazy stuff.
No, I have
yeah. Okay, guys, let's get back to the squad. Okay, we've deviated off of the course.
All lies will be
We
exposed.
have
That's
to
all.
clap for Lenny Euro because occurred to me he scored his first goal for Man United on Sunday.
Who
The
did?
penalty.
Oh, okay.
Lenny Euro.
Okay. Hey.
And I just want people to acknowledge. Granted, it was a penalty, but I want people to acknowledge that he did that. Because
Sure.
every time I think about it, and I know we're supposed to be talking about Southampton. We're gonna win 4-0. And if we don't, then these players they're even more criminals than we thought. But like, I just want people to just know that he has a bright future, and that's why Real Madrid was chasing after him, and we got him. So yeah.
No, okay, I hear you. So
it doesn't count, but to the player it means something. I'm sure it means a lot to him.
And another one to ask you, Doctor, is it Xerxes or Hoyland? Who are you starting up front? I didn't get that part of it.
At this point, I would go get Ethan Wheatley. He's a striker, right? From the under 21s. He will have more scoring power than any of these people. Wrap up. You think I'm waffling? It's a daytime show. That's all I have to say.
All right, big up.
That was a sick shirt. That was a sick shirt, bro. And it cost a bit of money, but it's worth. Yeah.
Wait, Doc. Okay, I think he was having a private conversation.
You was having a private conversation.
Waffling, bro. What's going on, man?
But you was talking to someone else.
But you were responding to Doctor saying that she's waffling, and that's why we wanted to hear what she was waffling about, what you were responding to,
Yeah, because she's talking about Euro's first goal. That doesn't count as a goal, bro. That's a penalty shootout. That doesn't count. It doesn't go down as a goal. What's going on?
Did it hit the back of the net, though? Did it hit the back of the net?
Yeah, it did, but that doesn't count as his
What
first goal.
are you doing here, boss?
He's 18. He needs that encouragement. He needs that positivity. I'm not going to let you bring him
I'm
down.
not babying these players, remember, boss?
I'm not babying. I just cussed out Tom Heaton. Tom Heaton.
No, God! No, God, please!
Okay, let's bring in Cuddy. Can you cleanse the space, please, Cuddy, bro? Like, I don't know what's going on today.
Bro, God damn. That's hard to listen to you guys. Like the whole
Doctor is she has a thing for goalkeepers. You know how everybody has
how are you gonna allow the dog to be crashing on Lenny Euro in front of you?
And Lenny
bro?
Euro too.
That was unacceptable, bro. She's now claiming penalty shootouts to be goals. What? Like, come on. Dog.
And I tried to back her, and I was like, no, this is not a good hill to climb.
That's why you kicked out everybody. You're like, damn, God, how do I save myself? Reset to factory settings.
A bullshit.
Exactly.
Some women are attracted to men with suits. Some are attracted to firemen. Some are attracted to goalkeepers. We learned today.
I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Lenny Euro is in that boat too.
Yeah. Defenders and goalies.
It's the Tuva little, the Tuva dreadlock, whatever.
It must be the dread. I'm gonna have to go get some dreads now.
Bro, you gotta grow that hair, bro. Do the techie vibes, bro.
Oh no. This is peak, bro. Anyway, Southampton, bro. Southampton. What are we saying? Are you? Because
are you having okay, let me just give you my. I'm about to do a school run soon, so let me just give you my prediction. And my
quick lineup if you can.
Quick lineup and prediction, and then I can just deep out. Let me see. I would like to see Bandia start, not because I want him to usurp Onana, but I want him to just be received at Old Trafford. It's a game he can play, you know what I mean? So I just want him to be received after that performance away. I want him to get his flowers at Old Trafford as well. So I wouldn't mind to see him, if he can get the nod from Amorim for this game would be amazing. Not because he's taking over, but just like here, it's Old Trafford. You did that thing. You saved two penalties. Let now the 30, 36, 37. How many capacities Old Trafford? 37,000. Let them, let the what?
Kanye, Alcin, you don't know the capacity of Old Trafford? 37 is
Uh
that's Stamford Bridge, fam.
no, that's 60 something. Yeah,
Thank
whatever,
you.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
60. Yeah,
up
sorry.
there.
No,
Yeah,
it's just like Pav, bro. It's been a long day. I'm also fried, bro. I've been
okay.
fixing the crib before my son come and I had that window, my day off today, so I had that small little window to do everything. You
Got
saw when we were on the stream, I was even in the laundry room, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, 74. Okay, so let's just say 75. You round it off,
yeah, yeah.
75,000 capacity. Exactly. So they should just give him that, that cheer, that whole like, because I know everybody would want to cheer him on, bro. Like he saved us that day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so Bandier goes Lenny Yoro. Yes, I'm changing my mind. Yesterday I was thinking I keep the back line for that played against Arsenal, but I think it's better if we save Maguire because Maguire seems to be an important player right now. I'm
Mhm.
I'm I'm conflicted. Actually I'm conflicted between Maguire and I think I'd rather save Delict because Matthias Delict is he's a Rolls Royce, that one.
Yeah,
Like I'm
yeah,
telling you, bro. And that clearance, Trossard,
Mm-hmm.
and people say he's not fast. He trekked back.
He trekked back all the
He
way back.
trekked back
Yeah.
like what's that? What's that? Like a back kick. Say what's that? Isuzu.
A
A
Baki.
backy like a backy.
Yeah.
He
A
trekked back. Say.
Baki. Yeah.
So now, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking we can keep Maguire in the squad because he came off and Delict stayed. So it's better if we save Delict, and then have Lenny Yoro on the right, Maguire middle. This side, I still want to see Licha. Licha has to. Oh, yeah, Licha. Licha
Okay.
has to play exactly, and then we can have what's his name? But Mazarawi, yeah, Mazarawi can play the right since this guy is suspended for the
Yeah.
reckless,
Mm,
for the reckless tackle he did. So Mazarawi can play right wing back, and then left wing back we have Malasia, who's a natural left winger,
sure.
and then at halftime you can bring in your Antons and whatnot. I don't want this game is very important. I don't want no funny experiments. That's why I want to go strong because winning this game gives us back-to-back wins and it gives us the confidence. You know what I mean? We need to win this game no matter what.
So are you going Ugarte and Meno in the middle? Because
Definitely.
that,
Definitely.
the running that Ugarte and Meno have been doing, bro, like Brighton is coming up on Sunday,
Bro, let me
like,
tell you,
yeah,
bro, this game is important for this squad. We cannot go back to losing or drawing and dropping this momentum that we have.
yeah.
We've drawn two big games, two big away games, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Against Liverpool and Arsenal. So and the Liverpool draw felt like a win, right?
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
Arsenal draw, we ended up winning eventually with penalties. All right. So
Mhm.
we're developing. So the best way now, we need to just convincingly win a team now to gain momentum back. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
don't have the luxury of like, oh, let's rest, let's what. At the moment, what we need is morale boosting in that squad. You know what I mean?
sure.
So yeah, so I'm thinking is that a bath time? Oh my God, daytime Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, so I'm thinking this game is very important. That's why I'm trying to field out quite a strong team. So Mazarawi on the right wing back and then maintain what's his name? The midfield of Ogate and Kobe Maino. Even if Kobe Maino plays you 60 minutes and then
Yeah.
Ogate plays you 60 minutes and bring in Casemiro and Koila, whatever. But I'm going to start
Oh,
with those
yeah.
two. Exactly. I'm going to start with those two, Kobe Mino and Ugarte, because
Because
I
these
wanted
guys
strong.
are tired, bro. They played, they fought the Warriors versus Arsenal, and that extra time, you gotta make sure you're like, you
Bro,
know,
how long has it been ago? How long has it been since we last played?
Sunday,
They,
and today is Wednesday.
exactly. And they're playing Thursday. They've been
But
resting.
Licha was limping. Didn't you see like Licha limping at the end of extra time?
No, bro, like you've played football, bro. We all limp after 140 something minutes, bro. The boots are tight. You've got bandages in the boots. The move,
Sure.
obviously. You know what I
But
mean, bro? But it's not like they're playing a day, 2 days after, bro. How many days have they had to rest?
so Monday they rested, and
Mm-hmm.
then Tuesday maybe some light training, and today is
Uh-huh.
Wednesday. Wednesday is
Exactly.
proper training, and then
Exactly.
now, but now,
No, they can't train. They can't train after before the game, like proper training, can they?
yeah.
So they trained yesterday, and then today was light training, maybe.
And then we have another game on Sunday, Brighton, which is
That
arguably a bigger
But that game, we can now at least afford to sprinkle a bit of like thingy, different players that haven't played. This game, I know you're undermining this game, bro. If we draw this game, the way we will crash out as a fan base right now, it will be crazy. And it will affect the players because these players are also on social media. You act as if they don't see it. When we crash out, some of them are on these shows watching right now, and we're cussing them out and doing them on. It's very important to them for them to win this game to maintain the momentum, bro. The
right.
moment they do something like with the team that's
Yeah.
6 points only, and it's number 20. And remember, Southampton are not going to be a walkover. They are also pissed. They need to play better. They need some wins. And they think they can get it with United because United are fragile. So
Mm,
they're not going to come easy. They're not going to be a walk in the park just because we've drawn. You've seen this before. The problem is that we forget very easily as United fans, bro. As soon
yeah.
as we get two good results, bro, we're back.
Yes.
To we're forgetting the trauma we've been going through. No,
True.
man.
That's
So
true.
we really need to field at least a relatively strong squad so that we can guarantee a win. And once we score 2 goals, and
Yeah.
remember, we're not even scoring that many goals. Our strikers can't score to save their souls. So how do we expect to field a weaker team down the side when even going further up we are impotent? It's crazy, bro. Like, so we have to make sure that our goals are coming from midfield. You know?
Mm, yeah. Oh my God. I don't know if you know, like, Ruben obviously has been talking also about Rashford, and yeah, he was asked if Marcus Rashford is gonna play, and
Mm.
bro, he didn't say the same thing. He didn't keep the same energy as he did, like, say, for Bayern there. Let me just show you the quote really quickly, because like you haven't mentioned anything about the striker.
I
And
haven't yet gone. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Ruben says resolution for the Rashford saga. I just want to win tomorrow. My focus is to win tomorrow. I will choose the players that I think are the best to win the game tomorrow. Uh-oh.
Remember, I was telling you like the way he chooses his words carefully.
Yeah.
He's like he's not trying to get himself cooked into a position whereby he's confirming whether or not Rashford will be available. It's
Yeah.
one game at a time. Yeah, like bath time saying he's not going to make himself be caught in a corner where it's like he can be misquoted. No,
Mm,
so Rashford is definitely not playing until for me, the only if the transfer window closes and Rashford is still here, that's when Amiram is going to be
yeah.
in mad pressure because now he knows he has leeway. This guy needs to go. There's no way I have a right not to play him. But once the transfer window closes, now the pressure comes in. Like, are you gonna keep somebody who's on 300 bags just like exiled like that? I know
Yeah.
that most fans don't want to see Rashford, but you have to face reality. You have to face it head-on collision. We can't keep a player of that with that kind of quality and on that type of money just locked up or isolated at Carrington or whatever the youth train, you know. So yeah, anyway, enough. I've had enough talk about Rashford. I'm tired of
Sure,
Rashford, bro.
sure,
Like
sure.
I know, you know what I mean? Like I swear, Rashford is just I just want to concentrate on the guys that will be out tomorrow. So
So is it
anyway,
Xerxes
so
or well, go speak on it? And the number 10.
yeah,
So
yeah. So we've already done the midfield, and
yeah.
then the left side, I think I want to see Malacia get even up to like 60, 70 minutes playtime, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Malacia is tenacious. He's been playing, you know, he's all
But
right.
on
Like
the number 10, like we're talking
no,
about
no,
the
I'm saying on the left wing back,
okay.
like because I'm going this way. I just left
Yeah.
Ogate and
All right, all right.
Kobe. That's where we stopped from between. Yeah. So Malacia on the left wing back, and then bro, if I mention Malacia, it should be automatic for you to know that I'm putting him this side, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I was
come
just
on.
making sure. Hey, you know, people can be inventive. So I was just making sure.
Oh, Bandias can play as a top 10. Then what the hell?
Okay. All right, all right. So
Okay. So and then on top, obviously Captain Magnifico
yeah,
on the left 10, and
yeah.
then Ahmad on the right 10. He didn't play Arsenal. He came on as a sub, so he's very, very fresh. What's that? Is bath time saying Collier can play 10?
Mm-hmm.
See if you can get. I'd rather even have maybe Collier on with Ogate, then put what's his name on top on the 10. Kobe
Yeah,
Mino
yeah.
up front. Yeah,
Okay.
some that I think can work. I haven't seen that much of Koila, so that I don't really have much to talk about him. But I liked what I saw against Arsenal. He looked like a player that has something in him.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. So and then up top, I've had enough of seeing Rasmus, you know, mess up his opportunities. You know, like it's time for him to watch the game from the bench for a bit. He needs to watch at least 2, 3 consecutive games to give also Zexi a chance to start 3 consecutive games.
Mm.
Just let's just give Zexi a chance. You know what I mean? Like go. I don't think there's been an has Zexi ever played 3 consecutive games up top?
No,
No. You
no.
know, so why not? Let's give him.
He's not
You know,
started 3 games consecutively for sure.
That's what I mean. Exactly. So I'd love to see that. You know, let's just give him 60 minutes, go, start every, you know, for the now until the third game. Let's just go, start, push him on there. And then
Yeah.
have Rasmus also sit down, reset himself, restored back to factory settings. Because I'm tired of seeing this guy cut grass with his buttocks, bro. Like all the time, he's just bashing into defenders and falling down, bro. Like,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nah, no, no.
I hear it.
So yeah, that's for me.
What's
That's the
what's the
and the
score
score.
prediction?
Oh man, the score will be because we're not scoring that much. I'd say 2-0 up. We'll keep a clean sheet. It's at Old Trafford, but 2-0. It's gonna be the scorers I want to see. I want to see Joshua Zessi score actually. I want
Hmm.
to see Joshua score. Jay-Z should score and do the gunning, you know, pa pa pa. And then who else? It's been a long time since Ahmad scored, man. Like I need that Ahmad go. I need
Ooh,
another Ahmad go, bro.
yes,
Exactly. I need that
yes,
Ahmad.
yes,
I need
yes, yes.
I need actually here's what I need. I
Hmm.
need Ahmad to assist Joshua, and then towards the end, Ahmad to kill it like he does. You know what I mean? Get the
I,
jersey and do the do
I
the
like it.
dance. Yeah.
Yes,
All
yes. No,
right,
no,
bro. Let
good.
me take off. I've spent so much time with you, bro. I'll hit you up later. Thanks for a great show. Thanks for having me. You keep doing your good things, guys. Like and subscribe. This is a great community. Peace.
Peace, love, and happiness. Big up, my broski. We have 1 minute left. Let me see if this guy, Mr. Blackman. We haven't heard your lineup, sir. I did a whole show with you earlier, but we didn't even talk Southampton and you know how you feeling about
Wasn't
it.
sure with it.
Yeah, I mean it was
Southampton.
a Rashford show, yes.
Confident.
So yeah. So
To be
how
fair,
did
I'm pretty confident that I think Amrim has these guys thinking on the right level now that we can't slip up. And I think that they know if they do slip up, they're all going to be facing dire consequences. So I'm not too scared, but I know it's a very important game. It's
mm,
when certain players may show their true colors still, and that's why it's a little bit nerve wracking.
Mm. And how do you feel about Rasmus Højlund, by the way? Yale is asking, it's like Rasmus is lacking basic attacking attributes. He's got the finishing, but he's bad at making room for players. Like, well,
I mean, we agree. I kind of agree with that situation. I mean, that statement, sorry.
yeah,
But look, they both have their weaknesses. This is why we call them development players. Do you know what I mean? Right? There's a manager, it might even be Ruben, who can hopefully get them to learn the fundamentals of what they're not doing right. You
yeah.
know, so hopefully instead of twerking, he will start turning. Do you know? Instead of stepping back, yeah,
Less
yeah,
twerking and more turning. We need a
yeah,
sign.
yeah, instead of twerking, he's turning. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna be turning, no twerking. Yeah, he might learn these things. You know, these things will develop development players. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's why everybody skips a beat there, and they miss that point sometimes. That these guys were
Yeah.
never the finished article when we bought them in the first place. So why are we dressing it up like they should be this, they should be that? No, we don't even know what they're gonna be yet when they become the finished article. Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone coaches the right things into them, they could be beasts of players. Yeah, so it could be the next Drogba if he uses to, if he starts banging in goals and using his power more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Who knows what they could be?
So it's funny because you're mentioning developmental strikers, and like for me, I'm on the camp of like, wait, look, if Ruben can turn Gyökeres, who was at Coventry, into the player that he is now. I don't know how long Gyökeres has been at Sport. I believe maybe 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong on that one. Don't quote me on that.
Look how much money he's going for. Look how much people want him.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I feel like, he might turn, he might actually polish him, because he's a rough diamond that needs some serious polishing, and Ruben might just be the person to do that. That's for me where I stand on Xerxes. And anyway, so for you, are you starting Xerxes or Højlund, pardon me, tomorrow?
Southampton, against Southampton, I would actually start Højlund. I'll start Højlund.
Okay.
Crash into the box. They're like a high pressing team anyway. Do you know what I mean? They might want to sit back, but they're gonna press us. They've never been afraid to come at us. True. Do you know what I mean? True. I know that they're lumbering down, but there's a reason that they're down there. They attack. Yeah, their wing backs come up. They attack. Yeah. The likes of Walker's Peters and that they attack. So I'm just saying we can catch them on the break. Højlund is big, powerful, fast. He can get in there. I want us to smash, a couple of smash and grab goals, crash into the box, bow, good crosses, good, either just good crosses across the floor, cutting it back, whatever.
Yeah,
but I want to see.
We scored a cutback goal, I think the goal versus Liverpool was it was Garnacho to Ahmad. That was a cutback.
Bruno, Garnacho to Bruno as well.
And Garnacho to Bruno is a cut. Ain't it crazy how we used to not be able to defend cutbacks, and now we're the team that's scoring cutback goals. There's something.
But we finally started putting the ball into the box. Like I said, Rim's trying to get this message across to the players. If you're not doing what I'm asking for, you ain't going to be playing. And as well as shown by the team, just like when Bruno got that goal and Garnacho got the assist, he pushed him. He pushed him towards the fans. Get your accolades. Boy, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's pride in your work. And that's when, remember when, you see, that was the difference what Ten Hag did bring into the team, though, at one point. Yeah, the players that he brought in, you can see the difference between them and the players that were there already. Yeah, there's a certain pride you take in the work that you're doing. Do you remember when people started high-fiving and chest bumping and all of that? And we was like, what, man? But for doing a tackle, it was like, yeah, be happy, be proud, be happy that you've done your work, you've done your job. Yes, yes. That's the kind of attitude that we are breeding, and we want to continue seeing thrive here at Manchester United, fam. And once the attitude's right, then the work will be right. And if you're proud of your work, as long as you can come off that pitch and say you were proud of what you've done, and everybody else can go, yeah, I'm proud of what you've done as well. Nobody's going to be upset that. You know what I mean? We might be upset at that we might have lost the game, the result might not have gone our way, but we can't be upset with the performance. That's all we want to keep seeing. And if we do it, we'll beat Southampton. Simple.
All right,
Easy.
scoreline prediction, bro. Hold on.
4-1.
Oh Lord! We'll be there for that for sure. 4-1. You're the first person to not predict a clean sheet, but I guess it's probably because Onana will be in goal.
There you go. You got to give space for one Bozo Gene in there, innit? Yeah. If they take a shot from far out, hey, listen. If they take a shot from far out and Onana's in goal, I can't discount this, innit? Look, you might.
Damn, bro. Nah, we can't. Like, they've only scored 12 goals, bro, this season. 12.
I guarantee you, yeah. For some reason in my brain, they're gonna leave there with one more, yeah. From this, when he does his mind act, he's like,
he's doing the watch along from the goals.
man.
Hey,
Oh, no,
get out of here. Big up Joe Blackman. Yeah, this is crazy. Joe's he's smoking Onana right now. Yeah, Doctor has a point. I'm waiting for, has Mazraoui scored a goal yet? I don't think he scored a Man United goal yet. And it's time. It's time. He has to get on the score sheet as well. Big up to the great one in the building. Says, why play Højlund? He's useless on the counter. Grasmus needs a rest to be real. I get it. People disagreeing with Joe on that one, but for me, I want Zexi to start and then Højlund to just come in as a last 30 minutes, because he just needs to just watch the game. I think Kani mentioned that. Watch the game from the bench, and there's some education that you can get from that. Mannequin challenge in goal. Craziness. All right, as we wrap up, I want to also kindly ask you, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, please. We'll close the show on this. Ruben Amorim was talking about the game. He says, the next game will teach me more about my players than the last two. Yes. There's no expectation in the last two games. So spot on, man. We have a great manager right now. He says there's no expectations in the last two games against Arsenal. We waited for the opportunity. In the future, we can't play like that. And I know that fans will expect more tomorrow. We have to deliver. Come on. Now we need the players to show what they're made of against these lesser sides. We talked about this in the show earlier on. It's like, every club is like a subject in school. Shout out to John Morgan for this analogy. You do well in social studies, you do well in English, and then, or rather, it's the other way around. Man United players, they fail social studies, English, whatever, geography, and then when it's time for additional maths, they get an A star. You're like, huh? Funke? What is up with you guys? You need to really show your consistency, and this is the opportunity for that tomorrow. Big up to Kenny Fan TV, fam. We've passed the hour mark, and we want to make sure 2025 is the year where we try and be better with the timing. So give me a Spurs versus Arsenal prediction, boss. I will be there for the watch along bath time. I'm gonna watch that. I think
I want Spurs to win. Go on, Spurs.
I'm not. I haven't had enough Arsenal tears yet. We want the.
Go on, Spurs. I want to watch the meltdown. Did you see Yardman?
Of course. He has reached the ceiling. He's talking about.
Hey, I want more. I need more.
Arteta has a ceiling and he's reached it. We want more Arsenal tears. We need the meltdown, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really, really helps the channel to grow. I appreciate you so much for being a part of this preview conversation. Bath time. We're trying to close the show. You're asking all the good questions. You'd prefer Liverpool to waltz to 20 league titles? Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, this title belongs to Nottingham Forest, fam. Wait till Liverpool. If Liverpool, something happens to the Egyptian belly dancer and he gets injured, Nottingham Forest is taking this. I don't know if you guys noticed. Hold on. Before we don't go anywhere, I want to show you this. Where did I put it? It's something that is kind of a little bit intriguing when you look at where Liverpool, where Nottingham Forest is right now. After 20 games, they have 40 points, if I'm not mistaken. And the year that Leicester City won, after 20 games, they had 40 points. See what I'm saying? See what could be happening? I just saw this like a few minutes ago, and it's possible. It's possible something could happen. And I'm praying for that miracle. Bath time. Please don't let the Scousers take it. We want Nottingham Forest to do it. Football heritage, man. Exactly, Nero. Big shout out to Javid in the building as well. Arsenal must win, so we overstep Spurs and Liverpool lose points. Damn. It's a catch-22, Nah. We don't want Arsenal to win. I hear what you're saying, Javid, but we don't want Arsenal to win. Today, it's let's go Forest, like for the rest of the season. They have to just, keep going. Great One says, Leicester were top, though, like 8 points clear. Yeah, and they didn't, and they, I think they went on after those 40 points, they went on to they didn't lose the rest of that games, because it's 38 games in total and 20 done so far. So crazy. Like, let's see what happens. I believe Liverpool will get distracted by the Champions League. They're still also in the Carabao. So, things could happen where there's a little bit of a distraction and then they get players injured. Key players have to get injured. Shout out to Eddie in the building, by the way. What phase is Nuno in? The revenge phase, because everybody discredited him and called him a Saudi manager. Guess what? Yo, the Portuguese mafia is strong. It's a great time to be Portuguese, by the way, if you're a manager. If you're going to choose a nationality and play FIFA, say Portuguese. You'll probably win. Anyway, my name is Botswana Papi. Want to wrap up the show. Thank you so much for being part of this preview. We will be here later for the watch along. Come on, you Spursy! Football Power Hour! Manchester United, Tottenham, and Arsenal have gathered information on Bryan Mbeumo and could try to sign him before the end of this transfer window. Oh, Fabrice Hawkins. Hey, Bryan Mbeumo.
All these guys, I'm there.